Tattle Tells. Listen, the war between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West has not slowed down. Who's winning this latest round? Well, I don't know. Kanye's being quiet. And guess what? Kim is saying F Yeezy. For real, though. Stepping out without those iconic shoes. Now, I'm going to show you the picture, and then we'll get into, like, girl, why are you playing? But you know who's been very silent on this matter? Who hasn't said a word? Who's been quiet as a church mouse? Yo, if your guess was her boyfriend, Pete Davidson, you would be correct. But y'all, I got thoughts about this, and we know why he is being quiet as a church mouse, all right? But let's get into this. First, let's talk about how Kim said F Yeezy for real on every level. And while she is just playing and antagonizing that boy, let's look at the picture, and then we're going to talk after the jump. All right, so here are the offending pics. And if you look down, you see that Kim is wearing the frat boy special, right? The California special, the West Coast Nike, the West Coast Yeezy, the legends that are checkerboard Vans. Now listen, girl, what is Kim playing? Now listen, I know what she's trying to say. She's trying to say the Yeezys don't make me. If you haven't watched my last video, Julia Fox was out there being like, yeah, I know that people compare me to Kim all the time and the way we dress, but honestly, we should be talking about how Kanye is actually the one dressing Kim, which is true, right? However, Kanye, like Jay-Z said, if you really put me on, put yourself on too. You said you made Kim, but you haven't been able to find a replacement. But anyway, let's get into why Kim's playing, because Kim owns, I believe, 50% of Yeezy. And she owns 50% of Yeezy Kids. Kanye gave it to her as a birthday, Christmas, Mother's Day present a few years back. So to me, this just looks like she's playing games, trying to antagonize and provoke Kanye West. Now listen, I'm not saying Kanye don't deserve it. These two, it's like, who said it? It's fun to watch when you don't care about either person. I'm not saying Kanye's innocent, but you literally are provoking him. And it's in a ridiculous way because your money is tied up in Yeezy too. You need the brand to do well. This is for your future and your kids' future. So why are you playing? Because outside of Yeezy, right, and Skims, what else is Kim? And Skims, as if she don't have an empire. But y'all get my point. Kim, stop playing. You know you need Yeezy to do well. So this was just a shot to Kanye. All right, now, let's talk about why Kim's the only one person taking shots. Because it looks like her boyfriend, Pete, ain't built for this, baby. You know who's actually just sitting there eating his rice, but stuffing so much rice in his mouth, he can't even open his mouth to defend this girl. Yo, I kept thinking, right? And here's the thing, I'm not trying to see anybody engage in any social media wars. That's a lie, because you know I am. I love the message. You must too. That's why you're here. Matter of fact, if you are here, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, hit the like button. Help me out with this algorithm. It's YouTube. You know how it works, baby. Okay, but let me get back into the mess, right? I kept thinking, why has Pete Davidson been so quiet? Because here's the thing. We've all been like, ooh, ah, yeah, ooh, drag her, drag him. Watching the public spectacle of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. But the weird thing is, right? And even Julia Fox weighed in and said Kanye gave Kim all of her style and he's antagonized her. Even Julia Fox weighed in, right? The one person that's been dead silent has been Pete Davidson. Y'all can say, oh my God, like T said, maybe he's mature, maybe he's this. I understand that. But imagine somebody you're dating. This is Kim's version of the story. Their ex is publicly harassing you to the point of you feel like you need security around him. You feel disrespected. You feel this. And the guy you're with is just sitting there like, making Instagram lives with Machine Gun Kelly. Seems a little goofy to me. But fear not, because Pete, the savior he is, has come to save the day. What is Pete talking about? He says he feels bad for Kim Kardashian and has vowed to stay out of her feud with Kanye West. Y'all, punks jump up to be beat down. Let's get into this mess. So get this. A source told Hollywood Life, and you know it was one of the Jenners, right? Because Hollywood Life don't be talking off the cuff like it's Tattle Tells, said that as Kanye and Kim continue their nasty public feud, Pete is the complete opposite of Kanye. How's it the complete opposite? Because he's sitting there while his girlfriend is getting dragged in public and not even not saying anything. And it's not because you're the bigger person. It's just because you want to stay out of it. Now, let me explain what he's doing, and then I'm going to give y'all a little bit of gossip history, right? They added that Pete is a shoulder to cry on for Kim, noting he completely has her back. So Kim felt some type of way that Pete is being a punk and not saying nothing. He's like, no, he supports me. Like he supported Ariana Grande, right? The informant told the outlet that Pete feels bad for Kim, though he's staying out of the feud. They said Pete knows Kim is a grown woman and can handle this herself, like Ariana Grande could. While Pete hasn't publicly shared his thoughts on Kim and Kanye's drama, the informant said that he's handling the situation exactly as the Keeping Up with the Kardashian stars wants him to. They said he's there for Kim in the evening, right? But making sure he's not injecting himself into the drama. That's the one major reason why the relationship is working, because he's completely opposite of Kanye. He sounds a lot like Corey Gamble. And Kim, what is it? Kanye, what's his definition of Corey Gamble, right? The more Kanye does only helps Pete's case in the relationship he has with Kim. All right, let me tell y'all something about Pete Davidson, right? Pete Davidson, in my mind, will always be a punk. Not for this Kim stuff, because if this was just somebody else, I'd be like, well, maybe you are trying to be mature, but not just for the Kim stuff, because of what he did with Ariana Grande. Y'all remember, right? Y'all remember when Ariana Grande actually went and sang at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Now, she was acting like she was singing at like a Vegas show, right? I guess nobody told her, baby, you going to an old Southern Baptist church. You better dress like you Mormon, right? But put on a church hat, right? She went there with a super short black skirt, right? You know, it's like flirty A-line, right? And you know, the heels and her legs. You know, Ariana Grande's look with the high ponytail. And you know, I'm a cute baby doll. When she got up on stage, I'm not even going to say this. You can Google it because the video's out there. One of the pastors literally groped her underneath her skirt, because the skirt was like an A-line skirt, so it kind of fluted out even though it was very short. Groped her underneath her skirt in front of everybody. Bill Clinton was sitting in the back looking on. Never mind that when she got on stage, Bill Clinton was leering at her. Never mind that the former president, well, we all know about Bill Clinton, was leering at Ariana Grande. Why am I calling that girl Adriana? Ariana Grande. When she went up to stand and sing, the preacher was like, oh, we want to introduce. He literally groped under her skirt. She was visibly uncomfortable. She looked shaken. She looked scared. She looked mad. Don't be in my comments saying she shouldn't have been wearing that short skirt. She was. And it don't matter if she got up on there naked. Nobody has the right to touch you. Baby, just sit there and salivate. You don't got the right to touch me. You not a wild animal. And if you are, I will treat you as such and put you down with one in between the eyes. That's how I feel about people being like, oh, a man ain't gonna be a man. You're gonna act like a wild animal. I'm gonna treat you like one. She got up there. She got molested in front of everyone. Now, you know she's also a child Disney star. If you haven't heard the rumors about Disney, go Google them, because they're out there too. So what did Pete Davidson do? What did he do? He literally went on, I think, a podcast or thing, and they say, hey, because it was a scandal at that time. What do you think about that scandal, about that dude, like, filling your girl up? Why, blah, blah, blah. You know, he said, you know, I actually talked to her about it, and I said, babe, it's your own fault, because you're so hot. Whenever you're around guys, they act like that around you. It's your own fault, babe. Now, I am paraphrasing, but not that far. He literally said it's your own fault because you're too hot. And when guys are around you, they don't know what to happen. You can't get mad at them. Y'all, that's the type of man that Kim Kardashian is dating. Pete Davidson reminds me of a little boy living in his mom's basement. There are rumors that he's going to move to Manhattan, probably because Kris Jenner's going to start managing him. But y'all, now I'm looking at his silence in the Kanye West drama, not as him being a bigger person, but for him being a punk that literally will not go 10 toes down for his woman. But hey, Kim likes it. I love it, because honestly, it sounds like she's recreating her situation between her mom and Corey Gamble. The only difference is Pete is more useful than Corey Gamble, because like I said, to me, Kim is trying to make herself available to the frat boy community. At the this point, she wants to rebrand herself, and a lot of them look at her as like, oh, you only like ball players or rappers. You know that language. So she's trying to rebrand herself to say, no, I would sleep with one of your brethren. He was hitting it. So now they're like, ooh, she is hot. We do have a chance. Because you know, guys, if they feel like they don't have a chance with you, they always going to be the first to call you ugly. The minute you smile at them, now all of a sudden they team whatever you are. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Pete saying he feel bad for Kim. And let me know what you think about Kim being messy and petty, wearing a pair of Vans. All right, my little Tattle Tells. I will talk to you later. Bye.